I'm all getting familiar with this live view, so bear with me if it goes off. I am sorry in advance. So there we go. So first of all, I'll show you what I do. Put on gloves. Take a sip of tea first. That's more important. Nice. All right. So this whole process takes about 1 hour because I take the time to check them out and all. So first thing I do, I'm going to try to let you see as much as possible. Let me bring you in. First thing I do is grab it. And this is what we got here. I know it might not look the best, but it's okay. And then I pull all the grass out. That's Beverly stick. So if you've got any question, leave it in the comment section. When I finish cleaning, I will do my best to answer as much as possible. So I'm just pulling the straw out first. I'm trying to leave all the droppings in there. Beverly have got a hidden place as well, so that's at the back. You can see all the straws goes in there. Remember, I do this weekly, right? But I want you to notice something, that when they say rabbits are clean, it doesn't mean they are not messy. And we need to understand the difference. We need to know the difference. So this is inside the hatch. I've removed the straw, as you can see. And inside the hatch here, we've got their droppings, hair droppings, right? Mostly solids. But I want you to observe something. Her room is dry. It's bone dry because she does all her wee-wee inside here. And that's the explanation of rabbits are clean. And now she's trying to say, what are you doing in my room? She's come in her room and she will hop out again. Now she go. She want to see what's happening. What is daddy doing in my room? Asking the question, what is daddy doing in my room? But she'll hop out again. I know her. So as I was saying, this is what we talk about. Rabbits are clean. They are all right. And listen, believe me, I have done this and observed them for a very long time. They are okay to eat, even around their droppings. Their droppings is not the problem. The problem is their wee-wee. When they wee-wee on their food, they will not eat it again. So just observe me cleaning. I've got two types of brushes that I use. And this girl want to say, this is my room. What are you doing in my room without my permission? She will hop out. Come on, out. Beverly, up out. Now. Gone. Good girl. Good girl. And so far, she is the most trainable one. So I've got two brushes, one soft and one hard. I'll go with the hard first. And what I do is let me bring her chew up. Come in. And I clean the whole. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing, but all the everything in here, anything excess out. And this is what we got here. And that can be scooped back into this collector. And I scooped everything. As you can hear, the droppings is solid. There's no liquid there, and that's the key. If you don't know this, please learn. The key is there is no liquid anywhere. So the pellets of droppings, they are droppings. It's okay to leave there for a week. It is really okay. Don't let anyone fool you that is not okay, because it is. I've tried this for a long time. I've had them since March in the UK, and none of them have shown any sign of sickness. I will show you all the secrets of how I do it. You don't have to do it the same way, but hopefully you understand the concept of how I do it. And as I clean it, I'm also observing if there is any sort of wear or anything here. I am really observing, because I don't do this every day. I'm a worker, so it's not like I have every day for them. I spend time with them every day, but it's not practical to do this every day. So I'm just showing you how I do it. My weekly cleaning. Do you want to help, Bev? So I want you to see the other bit that I haven't cleaned. I want you to see it. So let me try to adjust this camera. So as you can see, this is her hay. There is nothing wrong with this. I'll show you why when I pull it out. There is literally nothing wrong with this. Don't throw it away. If you throw it away, you're wasting your money. This is good enough. So this is the state of the room. That's her lavatory. And the rest is her room. So let me pull this out so I can explain to you how that goes. Camera. Let's get camera back to position. So this is live, so I'm not hiding anything from you. So I pull this here to show you that it's bone dry. Again, this is the key. It is bone dry. Now, I didn't know this. We have the farm situation in Ghana where we are throwing this hay away, thinking that is waste because you see poo or something there. But this is the hay. Yes, it's got some straws here and there, but they eat the straws as well, just so you know. They chew on the straws, and yeah, they get some fiber from it. There she comes again, the queen. She's questioning every move. So let me leave it just on top. Let me just drop it on top of the straw and show you what's happening there. So as you can see, it's bone dry underneath it. Yes, you find one or two droppings, but the key is bone dry. Bone dry. And there she is, the queen. She's going in her chamber. She's got a hidden place there. I'll show you later. But this is the key. This is how you can minimize the time and rather spend the time with them, playing with them, bonding with them, rather than cleaning like this every day. I've done this since March. No, tell a lie. since June, I started this routine. I thought I will share with you so you understand that. Yeah, I've heard the saying, oh, rabbit keeping is easy. This is why it's easy. So if you can spend 1 day out of the week with your rabbits like this, look, this is dry, bone dry, right? And she can eat, as you can see, she can eat it because there's nothing wrong. There's no wheat in there. So just showing you how it works. Beverly is so comfortable in this house. She's like, she wants to fight me. As you cannot see, but she's fighting me for sweeping her room. Can you imagine? Cheeky girl. So this is how I do it. How do you do yours? Let me know in the comment section if you're a rabbit keeper when you're watching this. Whether you're in the UK, Africa, the US, India, Mexico, wherever you are. So I will call this clean. It doesn't have to be squeaky clean. I want to repeat it again. When we say rabbits are clean, it does not mean they are not messy. Messiness is not the same as dirty. So please know the difference. Yes, we got some patches of wee there, but that's nothing. That's okay. It's dried. It's bone dry. It's okay. When we do our 3 months extensive cleaning, which means washing the whole hatches, then it's different. But for now, we are doing our weekly cleaning, and I wanted to bring you in. Now, let's come back here. Let me see if I've got the right focus on the APV. ACV. So the other day, someone asked me how I mix my apple cider vinegar. So this is the one I use. I'm not doing any advert for any company because they're not paying me for that. But yes, apple cider vinegar with the mother. This is not an apple cider vinegar video, but apparently the one with the mother is the best one. So I put a generous amount there. Remember, there is some there already. Just like that. Just like this much. And I top it up with water. So you can call it, I don't know, maybe two shots in alcohol shots, or maybe 1 shot. But I don't measure it. I don't think you have to measure it to get it right. So I just top it up with water all the way to the brim. And I've got my apple cider vinegar mixture. And this is what I do. I could give her apple cider vinegar bath, but I'm not doing it today because Beverly, later on we'll find out why. But I could get rid of her and do what I have to do by spraying a little bit on her, and then she's just gonna. All I do with the apple cider room, and look at her, she's going towards it rather than away from it. So I spray the whole room with apple cider vinegar. Why am I doing that? Because apple cider vinegar is a disinfectant. It is a disinfectant. So I don't want to spray anything. She's going to hide in a little hole. And now she's coming up. Come up. Come up. Come up. Jump up. No? So this is disinfectant that you can use. The reason why I use apple cider vinegar is because it is safe for them to ingest. It's safe for them to eat and drink. And it acts as a dewormer for them. So if you don't know, you know it now. It works as a dewormer for them. So come out, come out, go on, come out. No? Okay. Good girl. Excuse me. So there we go. Apple cider vinegar, that's how I use it. And in a normal circumstance, I will spray it on them, and they will use it to groom themselves whilst they are ingesting it at the same time. So I sort of this girl. So this is the old hay. This is the old hay. So I just put it back in. It's not wasted. They've not wee-weed on it, so they will eat it again. And it doesn't matter how long it stays in there, they will eat it. And it's okay if they poo on it, because their poo is all right. Have you heard the word secotrophy? Secotrophy, where they ingest their own dropping. So now I have probably left this one a bit longer. I thought I'll show you still. I've left it a bit longer because we shouldn't have that there. We shouldn't have that there. So normally what I do is every day when I come, I just sprinkle. I'll show you. I sprinkle the straw on this part like this, so that it will absorb all the all the wee-wee. But this is all manure. This is manure, and as you can see, the wee-wee and their droppings have mixed. Now I'm going to show you in a separate video how I use this in my garden. If you haven't seen my garden video before, I will put a link up there somewhere for you to have a look at my garden video. But this is how it is, and this is how we are able to take care of it. So this is the box that collects all the stuff from their dropping, and normally use a stick to scoop the rest that is inside here in the. Sorry, I'm using one hand because I want to show you what I'm doing. So I sort of scrape. Let me put it away so I can show you. Let me adjust it. Oh, is it okay? Okay, so I literally scoop everything into the box that is collecting the droppings today. And yes, you can smell at the bottom a little bit of the ammonium smell, but guess what? It's all gone down. The straw absorbed all of it down into the bottom of these litter box. This is the litter box. Now often we call the nesting box litter box. So this is it. You can tell that all the wee-wee is here. So I'm hinting you and I'm teaching you at the same time that the rabbits, when they say they are neat, it means they wee-wee in the same area. They wee-wee in the same area so that they don't smell their wee-wee. they do not like to smell their wee-wee, and that makes them super clean. So I want to adjust the camera a little bit so I can show you what is going to happen here. So I'll take a water hose. Bucket of water, whatever you've got, but I use the water hose. Didn't turn on the water. Give me a second. I wet myself. So I first of all, let me close it, turn it to. Give it a couple of washes. Leave the water in to work it a little bit, and I've got this brush here that I use to sort of scrape the corners if I'm not happy with what's the water hose I've done, and I wash the corners and everywhere, all the corners, and I call these good. This is good. Now I'm happy with this. Okay, it's nice and clean, of course, because of the ammonia. You do have some patches where, but this is clean. And then if the weather doesn't permit, I wipe it. I then wipe it all clean, and inspect the outside as well of seeing any worm or something. Then I'm alarmed and I know I have to take action immediately. So there we go. I will call this clean, but it doesn't end here. The apple cider vinegar does one more row. So remember I told you it's a disinfectant. So it goes all the way in, and I spray the outside as well. So if you haven't got apple cider vinegar, ACV, please do. You don't necessarily have to get the same brand that I've got. But apple cider vinegar is, I think, is one of the must have in a rabbit keeping setup. So let me take a seat. If you have any question, please do ask. I can wait for the apple cider vinegar to dry, and as you can see, it's not like water. It's got things. It's working. It's like the Dettol for rabbit, but don't use Dettol. I will advise you not to use Dettol, but you can use Dettol in the like when you wash it, when the weather is okay to dry quick. When you wash it, you can use Dettol to sort of sort it out. But this is good. I can wait for it to dry, or I don't need to wait for it to dry because it's not super wet, it's just a bit damp. And if I have any concern, I will dry it with a cloth, but I don't have any concern, so this is what I do. Place it here and fill it with wood shaving. This is wood shaving. Now, if you're using wood shaving, the one they sell at the pet shops are chemical free, so you know your rabbits are not going to be sick when they ingest it, because trust me, some of them eat the wood shaving. They do get some nutrients in it, even though it's not their food. It's all right for them to eat it. It's perfectly fine. So I put a generous amount of wood shaving. I don't fill it to the brim because every day I sort of top it up to cover their droppings in order to reduce if there is any fly lingering about, to reduce the impact of any insect or anything that comes in. So this is a generous amount. By the time it's a week, I will be topping it up until it's covered the whole week. So this is what we've got here. And they are litter trained. When we say they are litter trained, let me give you one secret. When we say litter training, people think you literally have to train them. No. The rabbit trains you how to put or where to put their litter box. So don't get it wrong. When we say litter training, the rabbits train you how to look after them, where to place their litter. So that's another video. But this is the clean litter box, and it goes right there in where Beverly have showed me that she liked to go. And this is good. I'll call this good for Miss B. And as you can see, she chooses when she wants to be in her room. She's got the whole house to herself. So now she decided, I'm gonna relax in my room. Respect my privacy. That's what she's saying. So this is the basic routine, and of course I'm gonna return all the hello, I've got a Jamaican fan. Yes, Sadiki. Big up to you, Sadiki. Hi. We've got the dog Lucas, my regular listener and watcher. Thank you very much. You can catch up later. Esmo is there as well. Sorry if I think it looks like I've hidden it, but that is not my intention. It's just that, as you can see, my hands are busy, so my hand may have touched something. Feel free to ask me any question. So here we've got some, it looks like a waste, but trust me, and it's got some poop droppings in there, dry droppings there. The rabbits will go foraging in here. Whatever they are looking for, I don't know, but they will eat some of these, and it's going into their litter box because there's too much mix here. So I just spread it on their litter box. All the rabbits I've got here, they know their litter box anyway, so I don't need to train them or anything. But if it helps, I just see fit, like, don't intentionally take their poop back in there. but something like this. Got some poop here. And also I'm observing their dropping to ensure that there is no runny poop or something that will alarm me. I do take good care of them. So this goes back, and I'll call it good. The rest will be excess, but we've got the real straw, and the reason for the straw, I've got a stick for her. When she's bored, she will chew on it. This is another stick that she's demolished. They got nutrient from the tree bark as well, so I put it back in there, and when she's ready, she'll come and tuck into it. Now this is straw. It's meant to insulate them and just give them comfort. And I put it in a box like this, and they will spread it how they want it. So I normally put it around Beverly's hiding area, and she will spread it and go and lie on it, and she will make herself comfortable. Now remember, I've said it a few times, rabbits are messy but clean. There's a difference between being messy and being dirty, and we need to know that. And all these are dry. This is dry because Beverly never ever, since she knew and since she chose where she wants to wee wee, she has never ever changed. She has never ever weed anywhere else. If you look in her room, the only patch she's got there is where she wee-wees. So this is what's left of the cleaning of her room. And yes, she's munching on her pellets, and she's loving her room, her fresh room, disinfected. And this is the excess. This I can put straight in my garden as a mulch. Mulch is something that prevents the grass from growing. And this is a pure organic manure. Now, if you have a garden, if you're in the UK, US, Jamaica, wherever you are, if you are able to catch both the wee-wee and the poop in the same container using this method, this is gold. This is organic pure manure, and it's a cold manure. What that means is you can apply straight onto your plants. But I'm not going to go into the manure aspect of things into details because I have a separate video coming for the manure. So this is cleaning done, and it's taking us about 30 minutes, but realistically this should take about 20 minutes. Obviously I'm doing the video and stopping and explaining certain things, so this should take about 20-25 minutes roughly. I've got some fresh grass, even though she's got grass there. Remember, they get unlimited grass, which is hay. And as for Beverly, she goes out there to forage. She's like the landlady of this place. So we bring some fresh Timothy to her. And I always do it in a bowl. She will spread it. Sometimes she lies in it, but she will never pee on it. That's the budget. That is the secret. If they don't pee on it, they will eat it again. And then I top up the pellet. Now I've got measurements. I don't know if you can see the measurements, so I know how much I'm giving them. I don't want them to be obese, So at the bottom is for my mini Rex, El Chapo, mini Rex boy, who is right at the top there. Chapo, Chapo, come and show your face. Hello, Chapo. Come on. Chapo. Chapo is not in the mood yet. So you see the state of his room, and this is very okay. Don't let anyone deceive you that you have to do this every day. This is very, very okay. It's really okay to keep your hatch like this. And as you can see, the litter box is there. Yes, it looks dirty, but we will clean it. This one here is very aggressive, and I am thinking of getting rid of him because I've got kids and I cannot have an aggressive rabbit with them. He's a very, very hormonal man and very, I don't know, we'll see about him. And then I have Tank here. I'll let Tank out because Beverly is in. I'm not going to allow Beverly to come out. So this is Tank, Beverly's brother. Tank, come out. Come out. Come out, Tank. It will come out when it's ready. But yeah, so I top up Beverly's pellet, and then I will move on to do Tank's room before I go to the boys up there. So this is it. When Beverly, it's funny because when Beverly comes out, Beverly is looking for forage. Beverly is foraging when she comes out. Oh gosh, there's trouble. Let me put the thing back. Beverly decide to come out. So there's gonna be some chasing going on here. Hopefully you see. There's gonna be some chasing going on here. But that's the thing. Tank is very gentle and sort of knows when to stop. So he decided to go back. Bingo. He decided to go back in. So that's a bingo one, because I don't normally like them to disturb Beverly when she's out. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me quickly check if we've got some questions or messages. Answer that and continue with the feeding process. Oh, I forgot. I didn't mention about water. Obviously, she's got her special bowl. Yes, I'm not really a big fan of the nipple, even though I've got all the stuff to do the nipple. I'm not a big fan. I think anything to encourage them to drink more water is what I think is the best way. So as you can see, she's got her water bowl. This water bowl get checked every day. Again, you don't have to change it every day. If I check it and it's gone down, I top it up. You don't have to change it every day. Let me show you the nipple system I've got that I am not 100% sure if I want to use it, but probably I will use it at some point. So this is the nipple system I have. Again, I always think that they should drink like in a cup. They should put their lips in there. So how this works is they tap it, like they use their mouth to tap it, and the water comes from the pipe and it falls in there and they can drink it, or they can drink it directly from the nipple. But I've got 4 for all of them, but I'm not gonna use it as yet. I've got a brush that can groom them. Beverly would not allow me to touch her. Yeah, I'm not ready to chase her around. I'm not ready to chase her around, so let me leave her alone. So if you've been around this unplanned live, thank you for coming. Let me swing the camera around. Thank you for coming. And this is Rabbito Farmino. Subscribe if you like it. We've been around for 40 minutes so far, and I hope you learned something. Let's recap some of the things that we've hinted on. You don't have to clean your hatch or cage every day, provided you set up in a way that they have a litter box. If they have a litter box, you don't have to clean every day. However, you have to observe the litter box every day. And if you have to put some more straw or wood shaving on it in order to absorb the wee-wee or to stop the flies from coming in, do that. Obviously, if it's excessive, if you give them more food, they're gonna eat more and they're gonna poop more. But either way, you don't have to do it every day. Believe me, that's a myth that rabbits are clean, so you have to clean them every day. No, it's not true. It's not true. And then we've learned that their hay is not waste every day. Provided they don't wee on it, it's not waste. And you need to believe that. And the next thing is, if you have a problem with their what to do with their dropping, you know what, find someone who does gardening, because just right there is a plush organic rabbit garden. I'll call it organic rabbit garden. There is no chemical. There's no chemical whatsoever. Let me flip it and take you around quickly. So again, this is the byproduct of the rabbit. Look at these black tomatoes. You in to see. Sorry, my fingers are touching things they shouldn't. So look at this beautiful organic. This is pure organic, and they're growing so well. And you got the peppers here. You got the peppers here. No chemical whatsoever. And we got gourd or something. I'm not sure what we call it. But we got them also growing here, fed by the rabbit byproduct. And we got these potatoes flying. I've been eating. I'm about to pull everything out because I've got some new ones coming up. Everything here fed by rabbit droppings and byproduct. This is Rabbito Farmino. Make sure you subscribe. Let me see if I've got any comments so we can go through them. Oh, did I delete? Oh, they seem happy enough. Oh yeah, they are very happy. Sorry, sir, small, it's my fingers, my butter fingers. Well done. They seem happy enough. Stop. You're already with a 1 week clean. Stopping you with already with 1 week. Oh, thank you. And then there's another message. Imagine every day. Oh yeah. Look, I know some people do it every day, then it becomes a job. So you don't necessarily have to do it every day, I'm afraid. And then Douglas Lucas, one of my very dedicated viewers. Snap, didn't know you were going live. We'll definitely catch it up later. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know too. I just went with the flow. And then I have Sadiki Williams from Jamaica. Thank you very much for coming on to us to check it out. And then we have Nancy. Tank is a sweet one. Tank is very, very sweet. But El Chapo is also very adorable. So it's only Gustavo who is a bit aggressive for my liking. And, you know, with children around, you don't really want an aggressive rabbit around because you cannot predict what they will do. This is Rabbito Farmino. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll check you out in the next video. Bye for now.